Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome back to Space Engineers 2 in beautiful 1440p. I got a new monitor and I'm really excited about how gorgeous it looks. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. This is not our normal stream day. This is normally a members only stream day, but with VS2.2 dropping, I wanted to dive back into Space Engineers 2, and this is where I've altered this schedule. How are you doing, Game Dork and MSG? We are open, like, to everybody, right? Yeah, okay, good. Hey, Neo Chong, how are you doing? How are you enjoying Space Engineers 2? Yeah, let's get back into it. If you remember, we left off in the middle of this manufacturing contract that we need to fulfill this order using the new production chain, which is actually fantastic, by the way. I'm loving the new production chain. So we were using, what are you building anything? No. We need to get a few more ion chambers. Let's focus on that. Ion chambers, how many? 22? So we're gonna need gold wire, gold thread, and steel tubes, which it is gonna attempt to make that. Yeah, I am too. I really like how this works, where it just queues up to production down the road. Let's check what we have, what we might need for resources. Still have the 28 there. We can move these up here. That's way more than we needed to make. 62, I did not math that even remotely right. Let's stop that. Compressors. We only need 14. Let's just do this right. 14 compressors. And then we're gonna need 30 motherboards. I completed all the contracts and building a base on the first contract asteroid. That sounds cool, MSG. That's where we're building our base too, because I did not do that on the VS2 update. So I'm excited to actually build a base on that first asteroid that you're given. Hey Miguel, how are you doing? Okay, we can move the compressors over. Compressors. Let's just move everything to where it needs to be. And now we just need a 30 motherboards to be made. And we might have all the, we might actually have all the resources. So a bit of news for everybody, and I'll probably repeat this a few times during the stream, but I have wrapped up the rough editing of EC and I's Frostbite series, which I'm really excited about, because now I just got to go through and just get everything in order and some final polish here and there, and then just keep an eye on the Discord for when that will be dropping. Having fun crashing all the ships in Space Engineers 2. That's definitely one way to play. It's definitely one way to play. There is no wrong way to play. One more, thank you. That should complete the contract. Component shipment has been requested from blah. What next? In the, oh, you're actually building it. That's pretty cool. Does that count? What is going on? That's that glitched one, right? Do we just have to hand the contract back? Feel like we're done. I really wish we could take this. Do I just drill down? I don't really want to attach this to my ship. Just do it. Let's just do it. I would like to take this over to my base. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna grab it with the sledge. I can't remember which one's glitched. It just shows a signal down there. It didn't actually stop me from doing it. But one of the contracts before this, I honestly can't remember which one it was, still has a signal down there. See how bad of an idea this is. Everything will be awesome. I stole some ships from the contracts, drill ships and welders, but when I fast traveled back home after some contract, yeah, they might disappear. It might disappear. So maybe we'll just, we might end up just tearing this down and building our own. We could just use the parts. Well, we might not actually have the progress unlocked yet, but we could try. Everything. This is more of a. This is less of a serious a playthrough. I mean, we're still in early access in alpha, so this is more just messing about, seeing what the update has to offer, especially with the mechanical blocks and the changes that gives to us with the game, with the production chain now. With this update, just checking everything out that came with this update for the most part. Probably not going to do some massive building projects. If we do some massive building projects, I've thought of jumping into creative and messing around, making some contraptions, mechanical contraptions with the pistons and the rotors. I thought that could be fun. So I'm gonna get a new go complete this contract, get a new contract, drop this miner off, maybe grind it down at the base and drop its materials off. Maybe that's the best move forward. Hi, we're back. Yeah, I'm not... Okay, can we just stop? I'm gonna get out of you, and then we're just gonna go hand this in. Hey, Marcus, how are you doing? It's the trade terminal, that's not what we want. Complete.
Hashtag blame Marcus.
Always. Also, please test out the redemptions and everything. Make sure everything's working, because I'm now... I yet again have messed with my settings. So we can just cannot open this up. Grab... We got ion chambers and compressors. That's awesome. Go in here, and we have available... We'll get iron, ice, sector progress, and 1,000 space credits. We'll take... this back to base. What did that allow us to make? Can we make thrusters at all? So we can't make ion thrusters until we unlock it with the contracts. Is Monday becoming a thing? And Monday, yes, for the foreseeable future with Space Engineers 2. But so those of you that are not used to my members only streams, these streams times are dictated by my son's nap schedule. And while these won't be so quick to jump off like my members only streams, I'll still do my little outro and thank you all for hanging out here. But these are going to be much shorter streams than my Tuesdays and Thursdays. Probably averaging close to like 2 hours. But it's just you know, hang out, relax, chill, check out Space Engineers 2. We never built that large cargo, did we? Whoa. We gotta do some more pirating, though. You know that. We've got to do some more pirating. How's everything looking so far? I would love if you got some feedback to give me. Because we are now streaming in 1440p, which is crazy. Hey, look, this ship is still here. I thought this prospector ship would be gone. You're taking care of a friend in about 3 hours? Yeah, it is. It's too small to tow ships around. It really is. No, we never built a large container here. Okay, we are going to grind that down real quick. You're getting grinded down. I'm just going to store your parts. Yeah, those asteroid rings are gorgeous. We may move, like, in the future, and I'm not saying the near future or anything, but we may move to a more streaming schedule. We'll see. I really do enjoy streaming. I enjoy streaming so much these days, which is hilarious. Coming from when I used to stream on Twitch back in the day, streaming used to be such an stressful and complicated thing, and now I just have so much fun doing it. Which is mostly thanks to all of you. Alt right click, right? I can't put any more in that connector. We're gonna have to build. Do we have any cargo? Yeah, we have one over here. There we go. This keeps getting prettier. And it looks good right now, the stream, I'm guessing. I'm guessing if you're saying it's looking pretty, it's looking pretty. I really need to, those of you that have Space Engineers 2 and are in our Discord, I really would love to see more of your creations. Especially your mechanical creations since this update dropped. I know it's only been out about what? It's been a week. It's been a full week now. Love to see some of the stuff you guys are building. I've posted my stuff like the wind farm, the oil derrick. What else did I post? That little cool little mechanism where like a core would be stored. Thank you, Game Dork. Need to get a block grinder. We need to get the block tools. That's why we need to get these contracts out. The sledge abomination. When we get the block welder, I'm probably gonna try and weld up some of the stuff we created in the previous update. We have some pretty cool ships that are on the workshop. The Wedge is on the workshop. Twice Baked is on the workshop. I am working on getting Frustrated McConaughey and the Tim Curry on the workshop also. But I would like to get the Wedge. The Wedge is our nice little... It's a tribute to his sledge. Because when we played last time, for those of you that weren't here... Hey, EC, how are you doing? Our sledge committed Sudoku in our last playthrough. It's that that legendary engineered coffee. Yeah, I did not name the ships. We have... I'll show you right now. Real quick. Yeah, we have Tim Curry, the Waffle Barge. That is our barge ship, obviously. We have the modular Kermit Station. We have the Frustrated McConaughey. Boom. What else do we have? What else do we have? Don't we have other stuff? Dorito, we just made that. It's not a ship. Cliffside Vegetable. Twitchy. Twitchy is our fantastic miner. The wedge. Twice baked, yep. You can thank chat for all those names. This game is looking absolutely gorgeous on this monitor. I only have my update of the sledge that I can post pics of until the base is finished. I will post pics of the base when finished. Sounds great, MSG. You know, honestly, I don't need all this steel. Let's just go focus on the thrusters and the important components that we're gonna need. That we really don't want to lose. We can get iron for days. New monitor, yes. There was a fantastic spring deal on a Samsung G5 Odyssey, a 27-inch, and I just had to pick it up. Especially because I've been looking to move out of 1080p for quite a long time. I need to eventually get to the present, right? Technology-wise. Uh-oh. I bumped it, didn't I? The other thing we really need to get to is getting a ship that can do some combat, because I would love to mess around with some of these ships that have defenses on them. Yeah, going to HDR now is wonderful, Miguel. I was back on just an FD Samsung. It was still a Samsung curved monitor, but it was 1080p and did not have anything fancy on it other than being a curved monitor. It's just Samsung's basic curved monitors. It at least had FreeSync. Actually gave it to my son though. Now he has a nice curved monitor. Yeah, that is all we're doing right there. You are full up. Okay. We'll put the rest of you in sledge. We will leave that there, and then we'll go do our contract. Let's save. The combat contracts are so cool, but definitely going prepared. I'm just not prepared and had to do some ramming maneuvers. I didn't even know there was contact. I didn't even know there was combat contracts. Hold on real quick. Before, as you say that, how is ammo made right now? We couldn't put a turret on here, can we? You don't even have turrets. I'm assuming. Gatling, anything? We have Gatling cannons. Yeah, let's modify this real quick while we're here. Speaking of that, let's modify this real quick. We're just gonna add some Gatlings underneath the cockpit. Okay, we want you there. You there, and then Gatlings. just like that. That should be good. What do we need? Iron. We should have stuff in here. Perfect. I had to go mine up some magnesium for ammo. They didn't give me a turret till later, but they give me gallon cans. Yeah. I believe we have some magnesium. I love that little wrench symbol. I really do. So that's going to need nickel. Nickel. Do we have nickel? We do not have nickel. What does this actually need other than nickel, though? Motors and steel plates. 3 steel plates, 2 motors. We have motors right here. We have steel plates right here. There we go. And we'd probably need what to make ammo? We're gonna have to expand to a smelter. Probably. What is going on here for production? Okay. Okay. Where do we want to put this? What do we like on the bottom? We have a small on the bottom. We could do this and then the smelter for now. I think we do have magnesium. We're gonna need wire, electronic parts, and motors. I believe we're out of motors now. We could look on the base, though. No, we definitely have some stuff. Electronic parts and wire. Perfect. There we go. We have our smelter now. What can you make? Magnesium powder. That's probably what we need. For ammo. Let's go grab some magnesium. We do have some magnesium powder. So, how do you make ammo? Hey, Star Striker, how are you doing? Do I think this game will 100% come to console when it's out of early access, most likely? But I mean, I'm saying when it'll come to console is most likely when it's out of early access. It will come to console no matter what. Do I need an assembler? I'm assuming I need an assembler. It's made in the Gear Forge? Oh, it is. I don't know why I thought this was made somewhere else. Well, let's get that, rid of that. We're gonna need lead. We need to go find lead then. Copper, magnesium. We definitely have magnesium, don't we? No, we're gonna have to go find resources. Anyway, let's go do this contract. We will come back. We will be on the lookout for resources like that. Why we're doing the contract. Thank you, Killer, and welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. How's the new monitor? It's fantastic, Marcus. It's absolutely amazing. You're very welcome, Star Striker. Thank you for being here. I mean, I'm not sitting there reading chat the whole time I'm playing the game. And we really don't need somebody with attitude here if you want to act like that. We're a pretty chill community, not trying to do stuff like that. It'd be really hard to read chat and play the game at the exact same time. No, you're fine. It's killer. The spam and then Marcus just telling him to chill out. Yeah, there's also a delay. There's about a 15-second delay from what I'm doing here to what you're seeing on stream. Might have to steal a little bit of stuff from this contract. No, it's fine, Killer, as long as you notice that it's just not needed. Like, I will read the chat. I try to read the chat as often as I can, but if I'm trying to figure out something, sometimes I'm just trying to figure it out. And it's okay to be wrong. I'm gonna make mistakes. I've never made ammo before, but thank you for telling me where to make the ammo in. Hey, Dom, how are you doing? Most of the time. Thank you, Marcus. We have another miner we could gut out here, it looks like. They're just gonna keep handing us miners. Hey, Outcast, how are you doing? I only ignore Outcast when he talks about pressing P. I still don't ignore him, actually. But I'll just joke that I'll ignore him. Sometimes I won't read his stuff if he's talking about P. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have to build a facility here. What do we have? A utility ship of some sort, a welding ship, and a miner in there. Okay. Finish constructing the living and manufacturing modules, mine nearby asteroids, search unknown signals for resources, or trade with sector stations to acquire the required resources. So Module A and Module B. Awesome. Grind everything. No, that's not how I roll. That's not how I roll. It's just not how I like to do it. Yeah, I did that with the previous one, Killer. I stole the last miner. Okay, okay. We are going to need a ton of resources. We're probably gonna have to finish that after these modules. Just go grab some iron real quick. Let's grab a ton of iron with the bullfrog miner. No, let's not do that. You know what? Let's just grab some iron with our hand miner right now. Why grind when you have explosives? Is this the one that has that issue, Neil? We did grab an ore detector off of a prospector ship, so we might have the parts. We pirated, if you didn't see the short that I dropped last night, we pirated a prospector ship last Monday when we started this. What? No connection. You're in the what? Marcus is on agitation. Are you guys having rough days? Just hope that I have the parts here and not back at the base. So we're doing module. We're going backwards. Module B first. I probably do have killer. We've done a ton of scavenging before getting here, so we might have all this stuff. We'll see. Also, just relax, because I probably know generally what I'm doing, and if I ask a question, then you can jump in and answer. I have played Space Engineers 1 and 2 since it released. Obviously, I got preview builds before it released. And then I've been playing Space Engineers 1 since 2013. When I was doing this mission, I need materials from a refinery. They were yeah. I luckily, we got that, like I said, that prospector ship. So we should have the materials. Whether I have them on the sledge or not, though, that's the question. Where's the area welder? Right here. I keep forgetting about the area welder. Thank you, Miguel. We are going to need silicon and copper. We probably have some in here. Or did I leave you back at the base? I probably left you back at the base, didn't I? Yeah, we dumped off a bunch of stuff. We could just go grab silicon and copper, which I'm assuming is here. We're probably going to have to make a stop back at the base, looking like we may have left some of the materials back there. Realistically, what I want to get to is the block tools. Once we get to the block tools, we can weld up some of our creations we created in VS2 that will help us immensely. And then copper. I sure hope not. I will ban EC so fast. No, I'm just kidding. You're allowed to have a difference of opinion, even if it's wrong. That's a lot of copper. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if they'll move away from that eventually. Having the ores that you're required instead of just going out looking for them. I can see the use for having it both ways. Oh, we did not get enough silicon. Of course we didn't. That was in here. Let's fill up the rest of our backpack with silicon. I love the increased inventory size. This update. You want to shoot stone at people like catapults? Are we going like medieval, old school style? Yeah, like a trebuchet or something. What, build one of the block welders? We'll get there. We'll get there, Miguel. You're talking about these. What do we need to build these? Compressors, iron chambers, iron, gold. Yeah, yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. No, I hate engine coffee. Wrong stream, yeah. Let's see if we have any of this stuff. So 4 motherboards, 8 radio comm modules. I know that we have some back at the base. We might have to go there. No, we have to go back to the base. If we leave this place, does it matter? What was that we needed specifically for this? 8 radio comm and 4 motherboard. head back to our base real quick. 8 radio, comm, and 4 motherboards. Here's a question. Do you prefer having a hard inventory limit or no hard limit, but move slower if you go over a range? I don't know, Outcast. I mean, I can see the uses in both, like games using both. Yeah, it's while they added it, Killer, it's not technically, they didn't have time to put it in the game for this update. Yeah, imagine how space engineers would handle like the slower speeds. Yeah, we're gonna have to round trip this. Well, yeah, but I do know about that sector. That sector was supposed to drop with this update, but they didn't have time. So they didn't have time. That is going to take you many hours. Many, many hours. No, you should just assume I know everything, Marcus. I'm joking, obviously. They're just trying, for each one of these vertical slices or these updates, they're trying to jam pack so much stuff into it. And sometimes stuff just doesn't make the cut. I don't believe it is in the patch notes. It's not a massive secret either. It should have been in one of the... Someone's preview videos should have covered it, and I can't remember which one it was. Because there were supposed to be new contracts there. I don't remember who covered that, the contracts. I assume you know nothing, so I don't feel like an at. Nice. Nice, Marcus. I didn't watch the preview of, I can't remember who covered the contracts, but I'm pretty sure they should have mentioned something about the contracts being moved back to Verger, or like, yeah, Verger sector instead of Nadine, or whatever that place is called, and what it's like over here. But that's Helionis, isn't it? Whatever, we'll have it unlocked at some point. I do. Hey, look at that. The mining ship's still just floating away. So 8 radio comms and 4 motherboards. Eight radio comms, 4 motherboards. Will I remember this? Probably not. There's our 8 radio comms. We are missing motherboards. We should have made motherboards. Let's grab all this stuff and dump it in the sledge, because that's where it should be. Hey, just the tip today. How are you doing? I know that, Killer. And I'm fine with it. We've gutted everything that I want off of it. And I am not going to use the debug menu, because I want all my crash reports and everything to be legit. Just grab everything. Just gut the base of all resources. Okay. There's nothing else we need. We did grab everything off this that I wanted, yeah. And back to the contract. Now we're much heavier. That ship is mostly just iron at this point, and we can get iron for days, so I'm not really that worried. Yes, they tell you that warning when you go to open the debug menu. They tell you not to use the debug menu for the most part, but they wanted to give you access to it because it's in the build no matter what. It is a dev tool. It's not an admin tool like Space Engineers 1. It can completely mess up your whole game. But yeah, it messes up your crash logs. It can cause bugs that they can't realistically produce. It is a complete dev level tool. It is not an admin menu or anything. I'm assuming you just click through the warning that pops up. I know we're still gonna be missing stuff. We'll probably have to hit an unknown signal or two. Yeah, and when they released, there's yeah, it's a developer tool, Killer. It's used at your own risk. But yes, they did say that it will void log files and stuff like that. If you're here to alpha test the game and give feedback and submit your crash reports and everything, ideally do not use the debug tool. Just enabling the tool itself voids that. They said that when they announced how to unlock the dev tool and everything. They only released it because a bunch of people were already hacking their way into it or figuring out the hotkeys. They had a very overly complicated way of getting into the dev tool, and people were figuring out the overly complicated way to get into it. So they just said, hey, this is here so you don't have to go crazy trying to hack your way into it, but just use at your own risk. Because it's not, everybody keeps trying to compare it to Space Engineers 1's admin menu or something like that, and it's not. It's literally a tool used for the developers to work on the game. I have separate saves, so you can easily duplicate saves, Killer. But if you're gonna use it that way, I'm pretty sure, reading from what I've read, it's gonna void your crash logs and everything. Okay, we needed 4 motherboards, 8, and then more, obviously, iron. That's the problem that we have. I only see 3 motherboards right there. I don't know where that other motherboard would have went. Yeah, we're gonna have to grab a motherboard from somewhere around here. Not sure. We'll worry about that later, though. That is a future me problem. We have a ton of steel plates. Let's get the steel plates out of the way and all the iron stuff. Yeah, if you're just filling out feedback, obviously it doesn't matter. Unless something really weird and wonky happened from you being within the debug menu, messing with stuff. But they'll probably be able to tell from that. But if I want to use the debug, I have certain saves that I use the debug tool on. Not the ones that I'm actually trying to play and get feedback from. You just posted some pics of your sledge update and the entrance to the base on Discord. Thank you, MSG. I look forward to checking that out. So what do we have in here? We're gonna need 3 gravity cores. I thought we got rid of a gravity gen. Nice, nice. We're gonna need heavy duty plates first. Let's drop off some of our inventory. Future me, yeah, exactly. Future me can worry about that. In the moment me is gonna focus on something else. On what I can accomplish, pretty much. It's generally better just to focus on what you can actually solve right now rather than what you need to solve. Do they have lead here? There's no lead here? Am I missing the lead? Kind of looks like it. We could actually fix this up right now. Iron silicon, I did not mean to bump you. I apologize. Have iron. Yeah, squirrel. Do you know if there's any plans for the weight of something off of a piston to be considered the weight of the original grid? And the same thing, I don't know what they're going to do with subgrids like that right now. What their plans. I don't believe they've spoken about it at all. We're going to need more iron and gold. I know there's gold here. Nice little pocket of gold. Heavy doodle. Yeah, Rev calls them heavy doodle way more than I do these days. Has anyone heard from Rev lately? Yeah, subgrids on ships right now are pretty rough. And I don't know what their plans are for subgrids on ships right now. I don't know the last time it's saved. We are going to need compressors. And ion chambers. I know we have some of those in here. Compressors, ion chambers. Rev might have goose flu. Did you give him your goose flu? It's not nice, EC. You're supposed to keep that to yourself. So we still need more ion chambers. How do we not have the ion chambers? Didn't we just grab all the stuff? Didn't we just grab all that stuff? I'm pretty sure we grabbed most of that stuff. What is in here? We have a gear forge. That's it. Survival kit. This is gonna have a smelter and an assembler. That's probably would have been smart to get those first. You spent 6 hours in creative yesterday testing stuff? You can turn them off, Killer. You can turn off the control to 0. You can set it to 0 so it won't control that piston if you want. So you can only control one at a time. EC actually had a preview that explained all that. Gold thread electronic parts. I don't need all the irons. We have no iron right now. Flying to Canada for the summer. It's mid-migration. I get it. EC is mid-migration. Or, Rev is. Did you find the cave that EC mentioned on his video? No, I haven't yet, but I know where it is. I haven't went there and looked myself, but I know exactly where it is. You want to control 3 different pistons at different times. You want to aim for so I have to, yeah. It's not set up for that yet. This is just the base foundations. They love that word right now. Foundations of mechanical blocks, and not even all the mechanical blocks. I haven't actually went to try and find it since that day, you see. I don't think it's actually that hard to find. I just haven't went back looking for it. Nickel, copper, iron. We still need more. Did we just burn through all our iron? No, we need nickel and copper. Nickel's up here. Where? Oh, right here. In front of my face. I'll naturally find it when I want to find it. I'm not that concerned. I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think it's gonna move to a new location anytime soon. So obviously it's not a planet. It's a planetary body. It still counts as that, right? Uh-oh, my life support is in danger. Whatever will I do? I keep forgetting that oxygen is a thing now. You have so many issues, you got a subscription. No, I know it was power killer. But my oxygen was also low. Not low, but it was down. Killer, you're a fun person. I can tell. A really fun person. Planet moon, meaningless. Yeah, there's no orbital mechanics. We're gonna need copper for that. Let's dump off some of our stuff. No, I understand, but I'm just gonna clarify this one more time, Killer. I have a very, very good grasp of Space Engineers 1 and Space Engineers 2. If I come up to something that I don't understand, I will ask chat. Or, if you hear me questioning something, like earlier, not understanding where the ammo is made, you're open to throw out your suggestions in chat. Someone's gonna mod it EC just like SE1. You know they are. I honestly don't know if they will. I think Marek said something about it at one point. Like, I don't know that he said that he would do it, but I remember him mentioning it or like acknowledging it. And we need to grab that iron back out of here. I should just get this welder and the miner up. I feel like that would have been the goal, but I kind of want to get these production blocks up. Do these have power though? No, we got to get a battery up and running. Which needs that motherboard. So where did we put that motherboard? In here. We're gonna need lead too, which we currently don't have lead here. Right? The ore detector would show us if we had lead, wouldn't it? Do they really want you to get this up? Because there's probably resources here that we can't currently see. There is no ore detector on you, Sledge. There is an ore detector on this miner, though. Guessing there's an ore detector somewhere on you. Yeah, right on the nose. Copper, nickel, iron, gold. No. Do you have all your thrusters? You do have all your thrusters. What are your expectations of multiplayer release date? If I'm going to speculate when multiplayer is releasing, probably near end of year. If I were to guess, just throw a random date out there. It'd be end of year. There's other asteroids in this area? There are. I love that we're basically in the ring right now. Gold, nickel. I should just weld up. Let's weld up these drills real quick. I'm pretty sure I can do that. It all depends if they get water. So right now, the VS3 and VS4 update, water and multiplayer, the 4-player co-op multiplayer, it depends which one they get more to an optimized state. I think they said that they're going to release one or over the other. So we need compressors and copper. I have the copper on me. Yes, okay. Oh, hey, Space OSHA, how are you doing? It was mentioned really early and dropped from what I remember. Like, they looked into the feasibility. Not like there's any code done. Yeah. Yeah, I know they just touched base on it. I wasn't sure if they were going to go through with it or not. I don't know how much they looked into it either. Are you? No. We can mine. We have one arm. So we need lead. Lead is something we really need. No, but they could swap multiplayer and water updates. And they said they will, if it is required. Do you have... You have copper, okay. Magnesium, that's not bad. More magnesium. Nickel. Where is our contract? Keep getting turned around. Thank you for subscribing, Ants. Welcome in. Yeah. There's multiple dev teams working on different vertical slices at the same exact time. Making a list for grocery shopping. Silicon, gold, iron. No, thank you. This little one's gonna have lead, right? This this baby asteroid. What is this? A stream for ants? No, that's we went the opposite direction, EC. We're now at 1440p. Can make a really tiny resolution, like 480. Silicon and nickel. No, no lead. No lead. Lead is here, right? Yes, okay. I thought so. I wonder if they changed it from last time, if lead was not here. We can go to... No, that unknown ship is probably going to murder our face. Let's not do that. Let's look around us real quick. Let's head over this way, to this cluster of asteroids. You can do exclamation mark specs to see my current PC specs. I'm also running this in a customized medium settings. I'll actually show it real quick. I go here, I go to medium, and then I go to custom, and I up texture quality, and I turn on armor bevel from the medium settings. Yeah, I'm still on the 5700X. I mainly went to 1440 to make the 1080p crisper for those watching in 1080p. We have to say we're not looking for lead, right? We don't want to find lead. Lead is pointless. We hate lead. That's how you find things. Nickel, iron, nickel. I love these rings, though. These rings are gorgeous. What settings? I just showed it. I'll show it again, Space Osha. But I just go into... I choose the medium preset, and then I click and go down to custom from medium, and I just boost up texture quality and armor bevel. And it does have no ray tracing. Obviously, ray tracing. Ray tracing is going to be your biggest performance hit. when I record stuff, so for streaming, it just is the best performance doing it at medium. If I record, it's usually an extreme though. I think the game still looks very good in its current settings. Though you'll notice this weirdness with verdure in medium settings. If I were to bump this up to extreme right now, you would get that blue glow that you would want from verdure. Hey Duke, how are you doing? We are not looking for lead. Magnesium, nickel, cobalt. I'm in an all-day workshop today and tomorrow, so I'm just poking in a break. Well, thanks for stopping in, Duke. That means a lot. Might head over that unknown signal, to be honest. Might have better luck at that unknown signal. What's that supply depot? Well, that's tempting. That's more tempting. What's this supply depot? Am I gonna get murdered? Possibly. Are you gonna be here to watch it? Probably. Medium changes the mega made to suck. Thank you for subscribing, Killer. Also, thank you for being understanding. And it shows that you're obviously extremely passionate about space engineers. But that can sometimes come off a little aggressive. We have subs. It's called memberships on YouTube. Subscribing is just so you get notified and the videos will show up in your feed for YouTube. And then there's memberships, which is like Twitch subs. And I have 3 tiers of memberships. The first tier of membership just gets you the emojis and access to my members only streams and members only videos, which is, I believe, $2.99. And then $4.99 is my VIXL membership tier, which gives you access to behind the scenes channel on Discord. I forget all the perks. And then there's a ridiculous tier at $24.99 that some people are a part of for some reason. I don't really know. It's just a ridiculous, silly tier. Peek around. Do you have pew-pews? Do you pew-pews? Thank you, Game Dork. Still going 10 months. That's insane. Pew-pew? Do you pew-pew me? I don't see any pew-pews. Come steal me, Depot. That's what this is called. We got another lead bar. Ooh, 17 lead bars. Yes, please. Yes, please. And there's nothing in the cargo container. What? That's weird. You've angered YouTube. It's not hard to anger YouTube, though. Okay. That's all on the grid, I guess. I mean, that was an awesome find. Let's get rid of this. Probably grind some more stuff out from here. Where's our little bullfrog? Let's actually fly the bullfrog in. Make this a little bit easier. What else do we want to hold? Probably this would be beneficial. That's crazy though, Game Dark. 10 months. I am glad to have known you that long, because I'm pretty sure you became a member very quickly after joining the community. Ooh. You trying to hide stuff here? Sneaky, sneaky. They do like hiding stuff. They really do. Is there any stuff in the grates? Those developers like hiding their stuff. Anything I'd want off of you? Electronic part. I definitely want electronic parts and construction components. Where do you go? Just underneath here? Nothing sneaky down here? No? Okay. We still... Well, technically we found the lead bars, so that solves that problem, right? Let's go head back to the construction site. I think that's what we needed, the lead bars. I'm breaking my next contract. That's kind of scary. And welcome in, Hercules. How you doing? Is that what that is? That's part of another contract? That's a problem for future me. We just keep making problems for future me. Yeah, your name changed, killer. Your name did change. Look at all these asteroids. That's amazing looking. It really is. Yeah, very poor future me has all these problems to look forward to. It's the Camelot tier. I'm not sure what notification that was. Whoa, better pay attention before we go full speed into this asteroid. Streamlabs doesn't want to help me and tell me what that notification was. So thank you, Streamlabs. Thank you, whatever that was. It was probably a subscription. So thank you. And that also. Welcome in, killer. Welcome to the crew. It's great to have you here. So if you are on our Discord, killer, you also get access to our... We currently have a Space Engineers 1 members only server, and access to that is also on our Discord if you want info on that. And you get access to the behind the scenes channel as long as you have your Discord and your YouTube integrated together. On Discord, there is a way to do that. To where you can add your YouTube account. Okay, we should be able to get production up and going right now. Hat? You have a number 2 hat right now, Game Dark. You has hat. You has a hat. Is that not lead bar? That is lead bars, okay. But we don't have the motherboards. We still didn't find the motherboards. Problematic. Problematic. Do I care about your battery? We could just build a battery. Hold on. Battery. That's not where I want you. That's not where I want you. Just build one of you right here. Oh, I can't place it on the grid. Of course I can. Of course I can't. The sun is in here to power you up. Is this just off? We need the sun. So the sun actually works for the solar panels now? Streamlabs currently has that? Yeah, it's been talking a lot. What's up, Phil? How are you doing? So we're slightly at an impasse here because we would need a motherboard to get batteries up and running. Did we not have the lead bars and everything? No, we don't. We left them in here. There we go. We've got power. We are going to have to find a motherboard, even though maybe a prospector ship will fly by. Wouldn't that be awesome? You went on a date this weekend? Too bad I didn't get the vibes. Oh, that sucks, Phil. I mean, at least you went on a date. Was it at least like half decent, even if it wasn't like a connection? Thank you, Game Dork, for the super chat. Did you just get the hat? You should have the hat now. I has hat. So what? Motherboard. We'll need. We should be able to do stuff now. We need motherboards for you, right? Yeah, we need 3 motherboards for you. We should be able to do all the things, actually. Motherboards. So gold thread, electronic parts. Gold thread and electronic parts. Gold thread. Electronic parts. We should be good now. We will finish this, I promise. One way or another, we will finish this. What do you mean? You have... Oh, I put lead bar in there instead of electronic parts. It's all about the hat. It has. It has created many wars in the past. It definitely has. There have been hat wars. Okay, now we just need iron. Now we just need iron. Do we not have iron anymore? Nope. We could go grab iron with you. We could go grab iron with you. We may only have 1 arm, but we don't need 2 arms. Food was in downtown Bakersfield, this place called the 1800. I'd recommend looking up some pictures there. It's a lot of good looking food. The barbecue chicken flatbread. That sounds great, Phil. Glad you at least listened to me, Game Dork. I'm not just mindlessly talking to nobody. So I assume they did fix the drill, the inventory drill issue. From what I've seen, people have said they fixed it. I think Space OSHA said that in Rev stream. Okay, that should be good for right now. We could actually go around and grab a bunch of the resources with this miner. Because the inventory now on these, this is what, two of the, what, 5 meter cargoes? Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm getting turned around. Help. I need an adult. I'm a robot, so talking with me is still talking to nobody. That's not true. How did you eat food then, Phil? How did you eat food? Yeah, I only fixed 1 drill. The other drill is currently broken, Game Dork. I haven't gone on a date in 13 years, but I'm sure I forgot to. And yes, I've been... The drills are fixed. Yeah, I think you were the one who said it in Rev's. It was either Rev's stream. Yeah, I think it was Rev's stream. It was either that or Duke's. It's one of the two. One of them. Who knows? They're both the same person. What were we fixing? What was I fixing? Not that. Don't I have iron on me? Oh, I need to do it from the base. Duh. He has a furnace that burns the food and then he eats the charred remains of the food. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. It makes sense now. What do we think of the area welder? Yeah, I can't remember either. I really like the sounds of the area welder. We're gonna need silicon for those windows. We have silicon over here, probably. I'll say this contract is taking a lot longer. Like, we zoomed through the last contracts. I think the first time when VS2 dropped, we burned through all the Verger contracts in one stream, if I remember. And remember to spay and neuter your pets. Sure. I mean, it is a good idea. Does the area welder help you spay and neuter your pets? We are going to need more silicon. Where are you down there? Let's fill up our inventory on the silicon, these silicones, if you're Duke Skylifer. Yeah, I can't wait to get the block tools. I am tempted to do like the wedge just with the area welders to see how welding up a smaller ship with the area welder would be. The pet may not survive. It might not. It undoes it? How does the science work there, Phil? How does the science work there? What are we, 59 out of 88? $66 out of 88. The grinder. Just use the grinder instead. Sure. We're almost there on module B. I like these new panels too. Really do like the new panels. How about them panels? The low-key most underrated tool is the paint gun. Yeah, I mean, it's yeah. I mean, I guess I did a whole thing when VS2 dropped. I got so happy. The fact that you can just paint gun from here to like as far as you can see is insane. We're gonna need 6 radio comm modules. And we can make them in here, right? We are gonna need wire. We still got wire in here. Nope. We can start dumping resources though. Hold on. What do we need for you? Let's get you up and let's get iron and nickel and get you up and running. Nickel? What do we need? Not steel plate, construction components, motors. We have any? No, there's construction components. There's wire. We got motors for days. An actual area grinder. Just start dumping resources in there right now. That should start doing the production line. Yeah. Awesome. That was for you. We are still gonna need gold thread though. Gold thread. And steel plates. Probably still have steel plate up in you. I did not try to neuter your fumes. Don't even try that. I moved away from your fumes so your fumes could roam free. What are we missing on this right now? We're missing 10 blocks on B right now? I'm Ron Burgundy? What 10 blocks could we be missing on this? Completed blocks, completed blocks, completed. Iron, we need iron. Do we still have any iron here? No, I dumped it all in here, didn't I? But we don't have that much in here. No, it's still in you? Yes.
I'm Ron Burgundy?
We might need the ship. Oh, it's this stuff. I see, I see. What else are we missing, though? 8 blocks. Oh, I see, I see. The lights and everything. Thank you, Space Ocean. Some of the little greebles. Some of the little greebles. Thank you, Hercules. They don't even need to be full welded, which is kind of weird. Okay, 2 blocks. 2 blocks. What am I missing now? Did all around there, yeah. Any greebles on the other side of this base that we miss? I've been on. Oh, here. Hooray! Module B is constructed. Now we just got to do Module A. Maybe we should get that welding ship up and running. Oh, we just need gold? Gold? Let's go grab gold with you. Probably work on getting the other drill in this fixed too. We'll just fly around with 1 drill. Professional gamer. Welcome back, Killer. Got to go to the other case. Thanks for hanging out, Phil. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And gold really does not... You don't collect a lot of gold. Yeah, I got the lead. We got Module B fully completed. I just want to get the welding ship up. I think that's going to help us a lot with Module A. I'll probably end up actually fixing this at some point too. We need oxygen. I need to jump in this sledge real quick. Hey, Dr. H. Are you gonna go get some coffee and possibly something to eat? Make sure you get enough for everybody, Space Osha. Make sure you get enough for everybody. We needed gold from you. Or you. We need the ion chambers and compressors first, though. Ion, do we have any ion chambers? Nope. Do we have any compressors? Nope. Looks like we're gonna make some. Ion chambers, how many ion chambers? I probably should have looked at that. We need 2 ion chambers, 3 compressors. 2 of you? No, that's 2 of you. 3 of you. So what do we need? Gold thread. I believe we have gold thread somewhere. Let me just check in the gold. There we go, there we go. How dare you, Chad? How dare you, Chad? How you doing, Chad? I hope you're having a good Monday. So we just need steel tube. I could just probably chuck in some iron. I really do like the production chain. Perfect. What are we missing now? 3 gold thread and 9 steel plates. Let's make 3 gold thread and 9 steel plates. No, we have the steel plates. We don't need to make steel plates. I know that we have a ton of steel plates. Hey, Wellington, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I had to work. There was no way it'd be a great Monday. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, let's use this gorgeous ship now. Let's use this gorgeous ship now. Let's load it up with all the iron. We still got iron and you. We probably could just throw a bunch of steel plates, actually. Let's throw stuff inside of you. Probably heavy-duty plates. What about steel plates? I'm gonna need all of you. Okay, let's see how much we can do with this now. Oh, I can't throw any more. Why does this get the double? Okay, there we go. There we go. It does have the double. I didn't know. Hey, look at this. Look at that. Woke up this morning, so it's a good start. That's great to hear. It is great to hear, Wellington. Look at that. So when I did my preview, I was absolutely in love with these tool blocks. The visuals look so good. We are gonna need silicon for that. For the windows. Look at that. Look at the range. Let's fix up that drill next, actually. Yeah, let's go drill up a bunch of iron and stuff in you. Let's fix up the drill like I just said I'm gonna do. So we're gonna need wire, compressors, steel plate. I believe we have wire and compressors in you. Wire. No compressors. We're gonna have to make some compressors. We do have some steel plate though. What do we need first? That's 1 compressor. It's gonna need. Can I just put nickel, copper, and iron? It's gold. We put everything inside you, didn't we? There's nickel. Doesn't look like we have any copper right now, though. There's copper. Yeah, up here. I wish the welders would weld up each other when sitting next to each other. Yeah, the radius seems more forward cone. Okay, let's start doing this more efficiently and using the actual vehicles that they give us. Ta-da! Now we have an actual drill ship. How am I going? How are you finding Space Engineer 2? Your ships are looking really good. None of these ships right now are built by me. These are all within the game. But I've made a ton of ships in Space Engineers 2. But I'm doing pretty good, and I'm finding this update extremely exciting. There's a bunch they changed with the contracts, the fact that we have cargo ships now and you're able to pirate stuff, just the foundations of it. And the pistons and the rotors, while they are limited in their function, are still pretty fun to mess around with. While I haven't messed around with them in survival yet, I've done a lot of creative working with them and messing with them, and it's a ton of fun. Hey Steven, how are you doing? I only take components. Thank you, Steven. I did take all the ore out, right? Let's dump everything in you for a second. We are gonna need, what, glass then? For this? Yeah, we're gonna need to make a bunch of glass. Which is made in you. Let's make like 40 glass. We are gonna need to go grab more silicon. Let's go grab all the resources, like a little bit of everything. With you. It's nice that there's ice here too. They have everything set up here for you to do this, which is really cool. Except for that issue with the radio thing, right? With the ore detector. You're putting ore in the... Yeah, you said that. Okay. Going for about 5,000 of this. There we go. Gonna grab some more iron. Should probably grab nickel while we're right here too. We're just gonna dump these materials into the containers so that we can make the components if we need them and dump them into the welder. We got iron that's inside. Is this another iron node or is this the same iron node? Yeah, this is the one inside, okay. I need to get inside. There's a prospector ship again. We don't need a prospector ship right now, but there's a prospector ship if we want it. Come on. I love how safe I feel flying in this game. That ship is Amazon to go mining with as a cargo hauler. Oh, amazing, amazing. Okay. I was going to ask if you built them. They did seem somewhat familiar. You do seem to have the game mechanics under control and have a good grasp. Yeah, I've been playing Space Engineers 2 a lot. I have a ton of hours in this game. We did 28 episodes of VS2 when that dropped, which was crazy to think that I spent that much time in VS2. And it was still such a limited amount of content. I'm doing fine, thanks. I'm doing actually pretty good. It's a pity that we can't add a connector to the cargo container to make transfer. Yeah. It sucks that you can't build on some of these bases, but I understand you could end up seriously messing yourself up building on some of these bases, I guess. Maybe this base should just have a connector. That's some pretty good feedback. Some of the other bases have connectors. Why doesn't this one? Literally, the last contract we did had a connector for depositing. Oh, I know. We grabbed we grabbed one last time, Neo. The prospector ships are amazing for some The ion stuff, they have all the ion thrusters. Don't they have a gravity gen, I believe? And the ore detector.
Inventory full.
Okay. Dump the last of this. This is going to get us set up pretty good. I wish you could keep some of these bases from the contracts. I really do. That'd be awesome. We got the glass right here. And we're going to dump this into you and then continue welding. And save real quick. Please don't tell me what's armed. If you can refrain from telling me what's armed, I would prefer to find out playing the game. I would like to surprisingly get up, fly up and get shot. I'm the person who wants to experience stuff like that. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. We have survival kits. It's still early access. None of my progress here matters. What do we need for you? A glass steel plate. Are we out? We're out of glass again. The big antenna. We'll check. Control panel antenna. Broadcast with antenna. There we go. No, it's all good. I generally, when I'm playing a game, like, I try not to watch other people's content on games that I'm playing, because I just really like giving my natural reaction to things, my surprise or something like that, to chat or anyone watching, you know. I think it's a lot more fun that way. So we need glass. Not in you. That was fast. What was the other thing we were missing for this? We have steel plates, electronic parts. Steel plates and electronic parts. We should have a ton of steel plates somewhere. Might need some of that. We might need some of that. Dump all the rest in there. That is fully empty. Okay. We're gonna have to make some electronic parts, it looks like. I watch everything on the games I play after I've put about 100 hours into it. Yeah. Mine's mostly just because I want that natural reaction. I don't want to be spoiled. And I also... It's not even just as a content creation thing. I really like having that first... Because once you play a game for a long time, you know you get that feeling like you wish you could go back and erase your memory on how things work. Hey, Mr. Sloth, how are you doing? So the large welder works. Is there something I did wrong? I've got the materials in the container, but I never started the weld. Do you have the actual components? Because apparently it doesn't use raw materials. It has to be the actual components. But yes, they work. They work extremely well, actually. Are we out of steel plates? Yeah, it looks like we need actual steel plate. We need to make a bunch of actual steel plate. You have the same problem. Yeah, it's not like the backpack building that uses the raw resources. It's okay. I literally just made that same mistake and someone pointed it out to me in chat. Halfway there, halfway there. Already out of steel plates. Yes, we're gonna need a lot more steel plates. It didn't work on your own base. That's strange. Yeah, when they add build vision and stuff like that, I kind of hope build vision becomes part of the game, like they did with the paint gun. Like certain things like that, I hope become an actual part of the game and aren't modded in. I always prefer things to be part of the game instead of mods. The less mods I need to worry about remembering to have installed, the better. We out of glass again? Hey, look at it welding all the stuff inside. That's awesome. 83 of 110. We're probably out of glass yet again. Yep. Who would have thought? I definitely didn't. Just doing like another 40 glass. Hey, Monty, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're not having a fantastic day, start having one now. Just choose to do it. Wait. What? Oh, those are welded. Okay. We're gonna need a lot more glass than that. Build planner can't come fast enough. Do you have any tips on how to become almost a game tester for Keen? I don't really make content. Used to stream stuff a few years ago, but I put a lot of time in the game and have sent a lot of feedback. Pretty much showing them. I guess it's really hard as a content creator, but if you're active in their, I don't actually have tips, but I know that they will grab people that show that they understand all the game mechanics of Space Engineers. They have a great grasp on the building systems and everything within the game and how everything works. Hey, Nicolas, how are you doing? You finally bought Space Engineer. Wow, just wow. Yeah, that's how I felt when I first got it. I was really blown away by the graphics and how everything looked. Doing good. How's the SE2 going? Have you made an area welder yet? Yeah, we made an area welder last stream. We're now using a block welder to do this contract, and it is going great. 87. What are we missing? Some of those stairs over there. Our oxygen is a little less than half. We do not have the stuff for you. How did you throw me over there? We need a ton more steel plate. Let's make a ton more steel plate. No, but it's going great, Monty. I am really enjoying how this game is coming together. Seeing the development of it is fantastic, and it's neat. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit frustrating in a realistic way, just when you're getting these mechanics at their foundational level and not seeing what they're going to be like. I kind of wanted to just like fast forward so I can see what they're going to become. At the same time, I'm also having fun. It's like a 50-50 there. 20 more blocks. They're probably all inside, right? It looks like it. Let's go inside. We're gonna need steel plates and metal grids. Do we have cobalt here? Don't we have cobalt on us somewhere? Yes, we do have cobalt. Good. Hey, Fuse, how are you doing? Neat. Here's the area welder you were talking about. Lots of little blocks just behind the door at the bottom. Thank you, Steven. So you have to load actual components into the block welders. You can't just have the ores in your cargo in the backpack. No, it has to be straight components. Straight components. Let's grab some iron. Can I just grab some iron, please? Inventory full. So you can't make more than 100 in this stack. You have to do multiple times each one. Yes. Or have multiple smelters. We're getting there. We're getting there. These lights. These beds. The beds are going to need silicon. Oh, there's no oxygen. We'll have to jump in the sledge real quick. Doing good. Just got done making a test batch of fried shrimp. Definitely seems like they need more breading. I could go for some fried shrimp right now. I could actually really go for some bang bang shrimp. Right. So do you have... Yeah, I already read that. You can keep doing 1,000 over and over. Just have to list like 30,000 if you wanted. Yeah. What did I need? Silicon. That should be enough. Oh, we're so close. We're 4 blocks away. Can't forget the toilet. Cannot forget the toilet. 3 blocks. We are 3 blocks away. If I was 3 blocks, where would I be? Did you say something about behind the door? That didn't count. Two blocks. One block left. Oh, come on. Where's this last block? Crawfish po' boys. Long John Silver. I haven't been to Long John Silver. I think we went to... No, we never ordered for anything from Long John Silver's. There was always a KFC attached to Long John Silver's. What am I missing? Objective complete! Hooray! That only took us most of our life. Let's take everything out of here. Drop it all into you. And then grab the stuff. I really want to take this welder. But at this point, we don't really even need it. Is there a gear for it? There's not a gear for it. We have to get back and we can upgrade our tools now that we have the lead bars. I don't Long John Silver's could be why we don't get food from there. You don't like it? Yeah. That might be why, Dr. H. That just might be why. We'll never know. I don't really feel like I need to grab these, to be honest, at this point. In the beginning, grabbing that miner felt extremely useful, but we just got so many components right now. It's everything off of you. I'm gonna grab some stuff, like drill some stuff out. One Frankenship. I wish we had merge blocks. I really do. I'm ready for merge blocks. You can't. Yes, you can. You can have coconut on your shrimp. Shrimp encrusted with coconut. Oh, she did. She said can't. She said can't. I don't think she meant that, EC. She's gonna get mad at you. We're gonna have mod wars. Mod wars. No, Dr. H does not like... Dr. H does not like coconut. Yeah, I know. I know that these despawn. That's why I'm just grinding them down. For the most part, I'm not going to take everything. We don't need everything. I think that's good. Anything big I would need? I mean, we could grab... No, I'm not gonna... I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, we're out. We're out. We're gonna go hand this in. And be out. I have not made a tried making a client grab, Monty. That's for you to do. You are weird, and that's one of the reasons I married you. I'm not scared of you. Imagine they had a contract to weld something the size of Verger Station. That's gonna be rough. Yeah, that would be something. That would definitely be something. Those are great back-to-back. Which makes no sense because quote 18 is before quote 24. Okay, while we're flying to Volsung Station, I'll mention something I mentioned in the beginning. Also, consider liking the stream if you're liking the stream, and consider subscribing, because I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes on Saturdays. We actually have a creation showcase, a community creation showcase for Space Engineers 1 happening this Saturday. If you're interested in being a part of that, join the Discord. There's an event that you can opt in and show that you're interested in. That will get you a specific role to give you more information on that. There is also the Creation Showcase channel that has all the information on what we're doing. Also, if you've been sitting there patiently waiting for Engineering Coffee and I's Frostbite scenario playthrough to release, I have roughly edited all 5 episodes. So it's not too long until the full series will be released. It will be released on a weekly schedule, like most things. Not all episodes at once. Maybe if you're a member, we might do some early drops. But yeah, that's almost wrapped up, which is an awesome feeling. Also consider becoming a member, because you get some awesome benefits right now. And when the 209 update drops for Space Engineers 1, we are going to be running a Scrapyard / Economy members only server, which we currently have a modified members only server in Space Engineers 1. But we're going to be switching that over to a Scrapyard server. If you're interested in what we're doing over on the members only server, I stream that on Tuesdays, which is our Komorebi Chronicles, which it's a blast, that server. How you doing, Prime? Welcome in. Happy Potato Day. Any day I stream is Potato Day, right? It's cold-blooded. Every once in a while I treat myself with a bag of Dove dark chocolate. This time I got dark chocolate with mint. It sounds pretty good. Dr. H shared some Dove dark chocolate with me the other day. I've never been a Dove eating Dove chocolate for some reason. She may say the reason in chat or not. It's a weird reason. And you can judge me for it. You just woke up from a nap. Hopefully it was a good nap. I can't do naps. If I nap, I feel like crap for the rest of the day. I don't like these velocity lines right now. That reminds me, you need to make a ship we can name the Spudnik. Eventually. I mean, it's probably going to happen. I feel like it also was recommended for one of the ships at one point. We still have very aggressive docking, right? Yoink! Yeah, that's scary. Let us go get our reward and our next contract. These contracts definitely are taking a bit more time than the last contracts. Which is good, because I like how involved they are. Complete. We got iron, ice, and credits. What is the next contract? We have options. This one looks like it's down on Verdure. That one might also be on Verdure. What is this cool looking thing? A damaged Renegade ship is located in a nearby salvage yard. Travel to it and salvage the valuable components. This gives us ion thrusters. $52 deaths, Prime. That's crazy. What does this get us? This one seems more worth it. The Renegade ship, it makes me think that it's going to have some combat, so we'll keep that in mind. I would like to get the Gatlings working on this ship. Let us dump our inventory real quick. Save. That one is in space. Okay, I wasn't completely sure. I would like to go back to our base real quick though before heading over there. Yeah, I would like to go back to our and see if we can make some ammo. It's on the way anyway. Still rookie numbers? No, those are prime numbers. That's prime numbers, Chad. If I was better at my wording, I just would have said that and it would have been funnier. But those are prime numbers. Dad, your jokes are rubbing off on me. You died to no oxygen a lot. You can just see all your dead bodies. That's crazy. I only jumped in right at the end of your stream, if I remember. I didn't even know you were streaming. I got nothing telling me that you were streaming. It's crazy that the Prospector ship is still here. Shouldn't that have despawned by now? Nice, Jed. We never grabbed that magnesium, actually. We never grabbed that magnesium. No, we need lead, yeah. We never grabbed that magnesium. We need to go find magnesium. Let's build an ore detector on in front of this. That'll fool the enemies into thinking this is a weapon. Iron, copper, and silicon. Iron, copper, and silicon. Iron? That's too much. Copper. Silicon. The fast traveling? Okay, thanks. We are gonna have to go find some magnesium though. Let us go find some magnesium. I kind of feel like we're getting a weird stutters right now, which happened. Oh, we have no. I mean, we can leave. I don't have an antenna on this. We had a weird memory leak last time, if I remember. So we need iron and silicon. Yeah, I'm getting some serious stutters right now. And silicon. If it doesn't chill out, we'll restart. It feels like the game is very angry right now. When you went to another sector. Yeah, I know, killer. That's what we're gonna have to do. Let us save real quick. We're gonna double save like you always should do. And we'll reload it. No, we only single save. I want to see if this fixes it, because last time I did a full exiting the game to do it. I want to see if just reloading the save. Your memory leaks a lot. You think it's age related? MSG. How dare you? Is that all we needed? Yeah. It's feeling better. Well, then we'll head there. Thanks, MSG. Yeah, it worked. Thanks, killer. Stop motion gameplay. Exactly. I'm going back to my robot chicken days, Chad. Because I'm obviously Seth Green. I do, but it only happened. It seems to happen after about like 2 hours. It's almost exactly 2 hours. Because on last Monday, when we streamed it, right when the update dropped, it was about the 2 hour mark. And then near the end of the stream, we also had it happen again. Oh, that's freaky. Gold? Just gold. Just gold. What if in all reality, Aegir is a colony of potatoes piloting an astronaut's constant? Maybe. We'll never know. We'll never know, Fuse. It'll be a mystery. For life. Rather have a memory leak than some of the leaks that I do get. Wow. ECU, have you played for longer than 2 hours? I feel like most people won't see it unless they do. I think it is like a 2 hour. For me so far, it definitely has been like 2 hours. A hostile turret. It's my face reveal. I mean, there was face reveal. I think that's gone. If you dig deep enough, you can find my Twitch channel. And see my face there if you really need to see my face. I also have posted pictures of myself in the Discord. What if MSG just completely lied to me right now and I just get obliterated by a nuclear missile? Wouldn't that be funny? I think the worst is when I feel like I've forgotten something, but I can't remember what it is. Why did I come upstairs? Have you gotten that old, Game Dork? You're forgetting why you went places? Why did I come in this room? So we have this is to teach us the grinding ship. Seth Iyer, the mystery person. Hey, look, all the lead we could ever want. I should have went back. I should have upgraded my tools at the base. I mean, realistically, we should be able to use what's in the sledge and fix that up. So what are we? Damage Renegade ship is located, blah, blah, blah. Grind down the list of components and deposit them in the designated storage. Okay. So we need compressors, iron, and nickel. Oh, I can put the silicon back. That started in your late 20s. I'm sorry to hear that. Is that all that was broken on you? Looks like it. Time to use this, and we can dock here. That's awesome. Look at this ship. This ship looks pretty cool. So it wants us just to grind this. Steel plate, glass, heavy, ion chain. So definitely some of the thrusters. It's the first time I use the grinder block tool. Yeah, no iron. Should I have looked into containers first? Probably. I like the sounds. Grab all the stuff. Let us save real quick. Yeah, let's knock stuff around too. That's totally what I wanted to do. Just eating this ship. Oops. Bad things have happened. So it kind of looks like the Prospector ship, to be honest. Why is this ship cut in half? I want to make a link that says click here for eye or face reel, and then it links to a picture of Special K. Gravity core. Did we see the gravity generator? I think that it's one of the things we grabbed already. Yeah, let's be smart. Let's be smart and not do that. At least you're grinding half a ship or whatever Obi-Wan said. What did Obi-Wan say? When did Obi-Wan talk about ships grinding? Okay, you're frustrating me. I sense a kaboom? No, no, you're crazy. I don't sense any kabooms. I don't sense any kabooms. I sense everything awesome. Everything is gonna be great. No kabooms at all. Boom! There's a boom. If you wanted a boom, there's your boom. We have a bunch of awesome redemptions, by the way. While you're here, I don't say this a lot because I always forget, but while you're here and you're chatting, as long as you're chatting and also super chats and stuff like that, gain you these. You earn potatoes. And you can spend your potatoes on sound redemptions. In the future, you will be able to spend your potatoes on merch discounts and stuff like that. But not at the moment. I do also have merch, if you're interested in that. We have some pretty hilarious merch and some pretty awesome merch, too. I love the Volsung Industries line. Yeah, Game Dork's number one. 7,789 potatoes.
What the hell is an aluminum falcon?
You like that one, don't you, Monty? Okay, let's go check. Let's deposit some stuff and check where we're at right now. I feel like the game is angry. The game's still angry. That is so aggressive. Why? Why is it so aggressive? Into salvage yard. That and Matt Damon. Yeah, Matt Damon's my favorite. Okay, we still need a bunch more stuff. We're getting there though. So another ion thruster. I did not mean to get out. So yeah, the game is back to being a little angry right now and jittery. So maybe a full restart was needed.
I'm on Burgundy?
That should get us all the ion chambers. I don't realize why we're missing so much glass.
Everything is awesome.
Grab the front window, like the bridge windows. Yeah, but it didn't used to be like that, Hercules. In the last update, it wasn't this aggressive without changing that. And I actually think it's kind of funny. Since we still have that safety, I think it's funny to dock that aggressively. Okay, let's go grab that glass from the bridge. The game definitely is stuttering again. It is not liking what's going on. It doesn't though. We have that 20 meters per second safety net, so it's still fine. Should give us 100 glass, assuming that the bridge was just all the glass. I didn't see an explosion. Did you see an explosion? Let's check where we're at. Let's aggressively dock again. Are you ready? Let's do this. Here we go. We're cinematic aggressive dock. Are you all ready? 3, 2, go. That wasn't as aggressive as I was hoping for. Are we done yet? Return the contract. Let's take this stuff. I'm assuming I could take all those components, right? Also, how is little dude still asleep? Yeah, there's no spark. There's no risk of actual damage. It's just very aggressive now. The default settings on connectors are just extremely aggressive. They definitely sped them up at some point. I can, awesome. Inventory full. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And maybe they'll make them like code it to disappear at some point. Feel kind of dumb leaving them. Might not be able to grab. What do we actually need? Hold on. This is important. This is important. This is important. This is important. That's important. There, we'll just leave the steel plates. The game definitely is not happy yet again. Call it the bump and grind, so I guess you're doing it correctly. Yeah. I'm a trained... No, actually, you'll find out in the Frostbite series that EC is trained in grinding. We'll just yell that out. If my son wasn't sleeping, I would yell that out. What do you think about the inventory size changes? I've commented, yeah. I've commented on it a few times, but I think it's fantastic. I like the increased inventory size on everything. A lot of people were complaining about the inventory size, so it definitely deals with that. We are hiccuping him again right now. So I might do another reload to see if that fixes it. If not, that's gonna be a full game reload, but I I kind of don't want to do a full game reload right now. Just wait till we get back to Velation, then I'll see if it's still stuttering a bit, and then I'll do a game reload. Professional grinder. When I was editing all that EC, it went through that whole conversation again. I was like, why? Why did this come up in why did this come up in our conversations? Wow. I don't remember that. I don't remember saying that, EC. Show the proof. So what you're saying is we have a professional engineer coffee grinder in the chat. Exactly, Chad. You understand. I kind of, yeah, I'm gonna jump my inventory off. We're actually gonna make a pit stop at the base. Hoagies and grinders. I like these little lips. Wow. What is wrong with you people? Get a hold of yourselves. I need to go see everybody again soon. Thanks for hanging out, Game Dork. Have a great rest of your day. The stream's going longer than I thought it was going to because little dude's still asleep, but it is a bit warm. It's like 70 degrees. So he might just be asleep because of that, because it's just warm. Also, he's probably growing. I've heard that children grow when they eat their vegetables. Or you just add water. It's one of the two. I don't know. You're on fire weather? I need to slow down because this game definitely is something. There's definitely a memory leaker. Are we good now? No, there's stuttering. There's something going on. It is not happy. Okay, we're gonna save. I have to warn you, chat. It's about to get dark in here. So if you're scared of the dark, I'm sorry. But just listen to my voice. Just listen to my voice. Do not go into the light. Just listen to my voice. Everything will be okay. Or it'll just unload for the next 5 years. It's also a possibility. Don't go in yet. Don't go into the light. You're not Carol Ann. Yeah, so it's dark. Don't panic. Don't panic. Everything's awesome. Everything is awesome. If you need to see things on the screen, there are redemptions that will pop up on the screen in this minor blackout that we currently have going on. No, I told you to remain calm. It's fine. Everything is good. Panic and run. Panic and run. Black hole sun. It didn't last that long.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Okay, and we're back. Wow, Chad. Wow, Chad. It's not too far from that, because I think little dude's waking up here soon. Mommy, I hear the boogeyman. Hey, Nia, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day.
Space!
Thank you, Tim Curry. Do a somersault. That's how you slow your ship down, if you didn't know, though. It's called Pro Maneuvers. Pro. Okay, I wanted to dump off my inventory here. My suit? Oh yeah, I still have never changed my suit color. Whoops. We'll get to that eventually. Let's head out to hand in our contract.
Everything is awesome.
Do a barrel roll!
Do a barrel roll. Let's just do a barrel roll. Let's see if everybody throws up. Who can throw up? Don't throw up. I believe in you, everybody. Don't throw up. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. That's actually messing with me a bit. It's a serious stream. Everybody remember that. Serious. Serious.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Redeem everything, apparently. Yeah, little dude is awake. So we're going to get back to this station, hand in our contract, collect our rewards, and then that'll be it for the day. And thank you all for hanging out here with me. It has been a ton of fun. I didn't realize that my dampeners got turned back on. Thank you for the memberships, the subscriptions, the super chats. You're all awesome, you know that. Roller coaster ride, do it again. Here we go. Chad asked for this. Blame Chad. Hashtag blame Chad. He wanted this. It was nice to meet you too, Killer. And don't forget, I am back tomorrow. I will be streaming Space Engineers 1.
Critical.
I am live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join the Discord if you want to be notified about stuff like that. Consider hitting the like button, subscribe, all those things. You know all those things. I have merch, I have Discord. There's plenty of ways to support the channel if you're interested in doing that. Happy Potato Day. I gotta stop. We need to aggressive dock. That's what I heard. I heard brakes squealing. Good enough. Okay, now let's go hand this in. Let's hand in the things. Hand in the things. Run, run, run. Contract block. Complete. We got compressor, motor, steel plate, credits, and we unlocked ion thrusters. Pick up our stuff. Don't ever forget to pick up your stuff from the reward hatch. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me.